Ruben Amorim. Should Chelsea hire Sporting CP manager? Mauricio Pochettino remains under immense pressure at Chelsea. Some fans are calling for him to be sacked, and with performances trending in the wrong direction, those cries will only continue to get louder. The Chelsea owners dismissed Thomas Tuchel and struck out Graham Potter, and reports suggest they could be set off another expensive managerial change in the form of Sporting CP's Ruben Amorim, who has long been on the radar at Stamford Bridge. Here's all you need to know about one of the most intriguing young managers in Europe. Ruben Amorim's career so far. Amorim was a midfielder in his playing days, Lawrence Griffith's Getty Images. A reliable midfielder who won 3 Premier League titles with Benfica, Amorim's playing career was pushed towards an early end with an ACL injury in 2015. He terminated his contract with Benfica 2 years later and switched his focus to coaching at the age of 32. A short spell with third-tier side Casablanca preceded a move to Braga's reserves in 2019, and here began the whirlwind nature of his career. Amorim was promoted to its senior side 3 months later, led Braga to victory over Porto in Taça del Liga final, and went unbeaten across 11 domestic games, convincing Sporting to pay a cool £10 million to buy him out of his contract in 2020, the third highest fee ever paid for a manager at the time. After using this debut season to settle in and build his identity, Amorim Sporting won the league title in 2021 to 2022 with a squad that included promoted youngsters like Goncalo Inacio, Nuno Mendes, and Matheus Nunes. One of Amorim's biggest successes has been the development of players who have been sold for immense profits. Matheus Nunes, £60 million, Manuel Ugarte, £6 million, Pedro Porro, £45 million, Nuno Mendes, £40 million, and João Palhinha, £21 million. All blossomed into superior players under Amorim, while the likes of Inacio, Ousmane Diomande, Victor Gyökeres, and Morten Hoolman have been tipped to leave for huge sums. Ruben Amorim's tactics. Amorim sets up in a 3-4-2-3, or Carlos Rodriguez, Getty Images. Perhaps Amorim's strongest work comes with his central midfielders. Nunes, Palhinha, and Ugarte all thrive under the boss, who, regardless of the players available to him, consistently appears to maximize his midfielders. Building through the heart of the pitch is key to Amorim's 3-4-2-3 setup, with centre-backs encouraged to do whatever they can to help the central midfields get on the ball to make things happen. One defender is often tasked with stepping forward into midfield to create more options. Amorim works to create overloads for wing-backs and demands fluidity from his 3 forwards to exploit space, but he does not ignore his defensive responsibilities either, and always looks to ensure his side are protected against counters. How would Ruben Amorim fit at Chelsea? Chelsea spent big on Caicedo and Fernandes, Sebastian Fred, or MB Media, Getty Images. A manager with such a success rate when it comes to midfielders would be an obvious hire for Chelsea, who have put together the most expensive unit in history with the signings of Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, and Romeo Lavia. As well as a clear focus on maximizing Fernandes and Caicedo, Amorim's wing-back system would also bear similarities to the setups which saw Reece James, Ben Chilwell impress under former boss Thomas Tuchel. Malo Gusto's exciting start to life at Chelsea only adds to the possibilities. In attack, Chelsea do enjoy plenty of fluidity from the likes of Cole Palmer and Christopher Nkunku. Current striker Nicholas Jackson would be a solid fit for a central role, but the Blues appear set on adding Victor Osimhen from Napoli as a star forward. Considering the impact Amorim's setup has had on Gyökeres, who hit his 30th goal of the season in early February, the Sporting boss appears capable of ending Chelsea's goal-scoring nightmare. Amorim has clearly impressed Sporting fans on the pitch but has also left a big mark behind the scenes. A clear willingness to promote young players would appeal to Chelsea, who boasted one of Europe's finest academies even before the new owners started throwing money at teenagers with reckless abandon. Ruben Amorim's release clause. Amorim will be a costly hire, or Lauter Fatia or Getty Images. Sporting paid £10 million to hire Amorim in 2019, negotiating Braga down from his £20 million release clause, and are determined to make a profit on the boss after handing him a new exit clause worth a cool £30 million, that is €25.6 million. Such a figure would shatter the world record for a manager, which was set by Chelsea with the hiring of Graham Potter. While reports of the exact fees vary, Brighton received €21.5 million for Potter and his coaching staff, with the manager himself having a release clause of €15 million. Such a fee would pose an enormous risk for Chelsea, or any club, considering Amorim's lack of experience outside of Portugal, but also speaks volumes of just how highly he is valued by Sporting.